This video is for the hardcore Pokemon Go players who want to know which Pokemon should they keep, which Pokemon should they upgrade, and how should they go about it. Your Pokemon journey, you're gonna come across hundreds of Pokemon. You've probably seen maybe 1,000 Pidgeys by now. And they're all gonna have varying CPs, weights, move lists, everything. Everything. The curves are gonna be different, all that. So which Pokemon do you keep and which Pokemon do you get rid of is a very, very specific thing, because we don't want to waste Stardust, because you can't get that, you can't pay for that. That would be the only pay to win feature if there was one in Pokemon Go. And you also will have Pokemon that have levels that are similar, but which one should you keep and which should you get rid of because they're similar? I'm gonna say this right now, I think you should not upgrade any of your Pokemon in early game. I think the time to really capitalize off of your Stardust and your candies to get stronger and stronger Pokemon is once you hit the 20 level range and above. If you can, I would say even wait till 40, which is the max level, because that's when you'll catch the best Pokemon in the game in terms of CP, moves, weight, everything. That's when you get the best of the best, and then you can invest in those Pokemon in that rhyme to get better Pokemon. So I'm gonna take you through my library right now in Pokemon Go, show you which ones I got, and a little disclaimer, I'm only like level 16, so you're not gonna see like amazing Pokemon, but you'll see some cool ones. I don't have Dragonite. All right, so first thing you wanna do is you wanna open your Pokemon, boom, hit this little tab right here, right? You're gonna see you got recent, favorite, number, HP, name. Leave it on number so everything is easily clumped up together. I have a lot of copies. Here we go, Doduo is the best person to go with. So right now, this Doduo is very low on the curve, it's almost at its max potential. And what you want to do ideally is catch Pokemon that are high up on that curve, because that means that there's going to be less time, less Stardust you have to invest in to get that Pokemon to be really strong, like super strong. And as you can see, his moves, he's got Peck with 10, Aerial Ace 25. Let's go to the next one. This one has 10 Quick Attack, Aerial Ace 25. What's this one? 10, 25. 10, 25, 10, 25. See, a lot of these are all the same. 10, 30, look at that, that's one I could possibly keep. He's pretty low on the curve though. Let's see what else we got. 10, 30, 10, 30. See, like, the moves really are really important in battling, because if you have a weak special moves and normal attacks, then when you attack a Pokemon, you're not gonna do the most damage possible. Look, even my Dugtrio right here is weaker than them too. And he's got 15, 25. This guy's a bus. But since he has an XS, that means that possibly when he gets, he's gonna have higher damage than other Doduos. If he had an XL, he'd have higher HP. So I'm simply like, this Doduo is good. Like, this Doduo is 297, he's high up on the curve, he's got decent damage. I'm just gonna trade in these other Doduos because they're not worth it. Boom. And honestly, what I want to tell you is that instead of investing in like final evolution Pokemon, hold off on it. They're not really worth it. If you can catch a Pokemon that is at a high CP in its first evolution, that Pokemon is going to be worth more to you in the long run, because when you evolve that Pokemon, finally, it will have a higher CP, higher value than the Pokemon you caught in its final evolution. Not only that, you have to invest more on that Pokemon in its final evolution. It's like, it's weird. So try to hold off on evolving your Pokemon or investing in the Pokemon unless you catch a Pokemon that has a really high CP, like the Doduo. That's 297. It's probably going to be stronger than my other Dugtrio. I'm getting rid of these Pokemon with the high attack points simply because I'm not going to invest in them. They're just not worth it. Getting all these combis. Boom. Like, I'm just going to evolve this Doduo right now. Let's see. Evolve. Let's see what he has. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. Dugtrio, man. I'm Dugtrio, bruh. Let's see what he's got. And he was a normal type, so he didn't have an XS or an XL. So look, 670 off that evolution. He was 298. Now, if you look at my Dugtrios, he's one below my strongest Dugtrio. Now, this Dugtrio was at a higher CP when it was a Doduo, and he's an XS, which means he has higher damage apparently. Everything else is pretty lame. Like, this is the first Dugtrio I ever caught, and this dude is not as good as everybody else. But look, that was an awesome boost. If you would have caught a Dragonite at 670, that's it. If you would have caught a Dratini at like 500 or 600 and then evolved it, you would have a crazy strong Dragonair. And then when you evolve that Dragonair into a Dragonite, it would be even more powerful than catching Dragonite at like level 600 and investing in it. It's just not worth it. Be smart with your investments. And that's ultimately how you want to select your Pokemon for evolving and upgrading. Key steps. Find a Pokemon in its first evolution that has a high CP pool that's really good off the jump. Ignore the Pokemon that have weak ones because they're just going to spend too much time investing in them. Don't invest in Pokemon that are at their third evolution or second evolution. Invest in Pokemon in their first evolution because when they evolve, they're going to have more bang for the buck. Invest in Pokemon only after you pass the level 20 threshold. Anything before that is worthless. Don't even bother with gym battles. Actually, you could win gym battles off of just dodging correctly. Like, it's that easy if you get your timing down. So don't invest in Pokemon like that. Just catch strong Pokemon and use them if you want a gym battle. Stardust is too precious to waste. It's the most important currency in the game. Candies you can get for free. And like I said, try to wait till you hit like level 40. Try to get to the cap before you even invest because you'll have like 100,000 plus Stardust if you don't spend anything in the beginning. What do your parents tell you when you're a kid? Put the money away, save it for later, it's gonna be worth it. Treat Stardust like that. Save it for the rainy day. Don't do it now. And that's how I go through the selection process. So be sure to like, comment on what you think about this, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.